I thought. That
yes.
Either it is because of TET examination, but you are TET qualified.
But the point is today, over and above TET, they have added a new qualification in terms of the 2022 rules, which we are saying is not permissible.
What is that rule? I didn't understand.
So
Please
the
tell
new
us.
rule, the new rule, I'll just show you, Lordship. The new rule is, now they say that other than TET, you must also pass a competitive exam. Our case is that then you're nullifying the whole effect of TET. It's becoming a redundant exercise.
There will be hundreds and hundreds of TET qualified people. To say that all TET passed people should get appointment with
No. What I'm saying is,
eligibility qualification.
Not that's the whole issue. Not our case is, till 2012 you didn't have it. I cleared it post 2012, pre the 2022 amendment. So I have the TET examination. Now what has happened is, for whatever reason, Jharkhand didn't hold those exams, so I had the original qualified score. In 2022, you brought in a new rule saying that now there will be a competitive examination. That's the part I'm agreeing with.
Mr. Mitra, you must also take into account somebody who has qualified in TET earlier.
Yes.
And in course of last 8 years, 10 years, more people have qualified.
Exactly.
It can't be that somebody who is qualified in TET will get a job.
No, I'm not saying that. Not. Please see the issue of weightage.
If your grievance relates to a competitive examination for making recruitment,
yes,
I don't think we should.
No, weightage, not weightage. Not recruitment, not weightage. What is to be given weightage?
Tell us, because I struggled a bit to understand all your.
I completely understand. Yes, but would your Lordship please coming to volume 2, 456 P2?
Yes, they have been mentioned. Please give me a 2020 on appointment.
Yes.
What part, which is the rule that we have to look into? Please tell us that.
Today's rule, Lord? Yes.
Yeah, the rule that you are agreed by.
Yes, Lord. P5 at page 90, Lord.
Page?
490, P5 at 490.
Yes.
Now, Lord, this is the 2022 rules. Does your Lordship have it?
Yes, it starts in page 490.
Yes. Now, Lord, please come. 500. In fact, Lord, please come to 499 bottom.
Yes.
Chapter 4, Selection, Competitive Examination. Now,
Chapter 4, Selection,
Competitive Examination, Lord, and now overleaf. Bottom, direct appointment to the post of assistant teacher mentioned in Chapter 3 will be done as follows. A competitive examination will be conducted for appointment to the post of assistant teacher by the agency authority selected in a transparent manner by the Jharkhand State Staff Election Commission, in which eligible candidates for appointment to the post of assistant teacher as per Chapter 2 will be able to apply. The level of difficulty of the examination for selection to the vacant post of intermediate will be 2+ intern. Questions will be asked based on the syllabus approved by Jharkhand Academic Council. Now, Lord, this is what they say.
Yes. Now,
no weightage.
No. What weightage? Anybody who is appearing in this examination are bound to have the TET qualification.
Yes, but now the question is,
now you are saying that I had my TET 8 years earlier, so you must add 1 year, 1 mark, 1 year, 1 mark. What?
Yes.
That sort of weightage?
No.
Then what is the weightage you are asking for?
What I'm saying is, in terms of what, earlier what they said was, the result in the TET will have weightage to decide how you get, so depending on the marks, etc. you get. For that, Lord, I just want your Lordship to see the comparatively old issue. Just see the notification, Lord, in 2012 for a moment.
Yes.
465.
Where do you see that?
465, Lord.
Yes.
465 is P4. Now, please see that for. Here, Lord, at 465, kindly just note. Just a minute. Please come to, Lord, 467.
Yes, please.
467, Chapter 2, Teacher Eligibility Test.
Yes.
To check the eligibility for appointment to the post of teacher, examination will be conducted by the Jharkhand Legislative Council of the authority authorized by the state government, in which successful candidates will be eligible for appointment in the following schools. All such schools which are run by state government, etc. Now, Lord, please come to, just a minute. 469 top. Passed in the teacher eligibility test conducted for class 1 to class 5, conducted by Government of Jharkhand under the guidelines formulated by the NCT.
Yes.
Now, Lord, please come to 476. In fact, Lord, 475 bottom. 21 for the appointment of teachers, instructors on vacant posts. Merit list will be prepared at the district level as per the following. Preparation of merit list for appointment of intertrained teachers. Category-wise merit list of the appointment of intertrained teachers will be prepared by the educational establishment on the basis of total passing marks of the candidates.
Right.
The total difference will be the sum of the academic merit marks of the candidates and the merit marks of the teacher eligibility test, which will be calculated as follows.
Yes.
To determine the academic merit score, the percentage obtained after adding the percentage of marks obtained in the matriculation, intermediate examination, TT, and dividing the result by 3 will be the academic merit score. However, marks obtained in addition will not. Now, based on the marks obtained in teacher eligibility test, the merit marks of the candidates in teacher eligibility test will be determined as follows: 90% above 10 points, 80% above but less than 96 points, 70, 84 points, 52 less than 72 points. So, not this is it. Now, this has been completely nullified.
You see, I think somebody who is waiting in the wings for a job
Yes.
and saying that I have to go through a competitive process, you are asking for a whole lot of credit.
No. This was the existing criteria. No.
Now also they are proposing
No,
to have it on
now
a
see.
competitive exam.
Why not now see what they've done to this part? This is the part, Lord, that had to be considered. Now, just come back to that for a moment. I'll show your Lordship. I understand what your Lordship is saying, but please look at that for a moment. Now, what they've done is, now this whole issue of the marks or the category, not depending on the marks I got in TET, that had a weightage. That weightage has been done away for completely. Now that is to my...
Are you having very brilliant performance in the TET? Can't be. I mean, that can't be. If they have a competitive examination, TET is a qualifying score. I mean, we have to go by that.
May I just put it this way?
Yes.
The issue is slightly this, that once you have a mechanism where a TT is a criteria, the issue is that is one of the base criteria. Competitive exam was not contemplated.
No, it was contemplated. Unlike what you have said so earlier in the beginning, competitive examination is very much contemplated. In 2012 exam recruitment process also.
No.
Mr. Luthra is not correct.
I'll point out, it is not there in the 2012. I'm very clear on that.
We have just now read.
I'll come back. But that's in the 22. In 22 is the competitive exam.
No.
Not P5 is 22. I'll tell your Lordship. The only exam was TET, Lord.
No.
I'll show it to your Lordship, Lord. No difficulty. I'll show it to your Lordship again. P4 is 2012.
You are appearing for the state. Is there a competitive examination for 2012 examination also? Or is it simply on the basis of the TET score?
Because my instructions are, it is there, and they have also appeared in 2023 examination. If I may give the scheme, Milods.
No, it's all right.
Yes, sir.
The examination was there in 2012.
No, that's my instructions, Milods. It was there in 2012.
Don't point that's my instruction. I want you to speak to the court. I can't be asking you a question and then you are giving an answer, which is, I'm not sure whether you're 100% correct about that answer. Please cross-check and tell me.
Because
we are asking
you. We have not been served the copy. So, because that's why.
Please take this copy.
I have to take my.
I'm not will give another.
Take my.
We give a copy.
Give a copy, please.
He gave one copy. Give him another one. See. P4 is 2012, sir.
I'm just sharing.
No, we want to be very sure because you see, yesterday we were struggling. We thought that some TET and the Jharkhand has JTET, that could be the option. But that doesn't appear to be the issue at all. You are waiting in the wings, hoping for employment. And now the possibility of with the rules that is happening, the appointment might happen. For you to come and say that there should not be a competitive examination, I think that's a...
The examination was the TET,
which I've qualified.
TET is a qualifying exam.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling
And
you
with-
again and again, and I am not going to repeat that. To you.
Understood.
क्या कोई भी डिटेल इसके पास डॉक्यूमेंट्स नहीं था शायद चुप रही ये वाला वकील के पास नहीं था हम लोग के पास था वो तो टेबल
Will be the appointment process.
Yes, sir. 2012 Note Chapter 3. Yes. Yes, sir. Would your lordship be kind enough to come to note? 473. And the guidelines note of the central government has said there will be weightage. So please come to 473.
What do you want?
473, yes. What
Yes,
are you
but
saying?
not the 470 is not. I took your lordship to 475 not at the bottom, which, and I pointed out the criteria at page 476, not the marks that are to be given for the TET results. The points, I'm sorry. A and B, not at 476.
Selection competitive examination.
So now they are saying the earlier it was marks in the TET. Is that
Yes.
what you are trying to
Yes,
say?
but that's
No,
what I'm
but
trying to-
what is wrong with that?
But I'll tell
What
you.
is wrong with that?
I'll tell you, lordship. But please just see the guidelines note which the center had also put out. I'll just show that.
By which voting,
Yes, what is
By
it?
which
the answer.
I'm sorry, I thought your lordship was asking.
No, I was inquiringly looking at them whether they have got an answer.
No, I'll tell you, lordship. Not. There was also guideline note which my lord will file. This is not P3, the guidelines, and may I just point that out? They will begin at page 459.
No, Mr. Luth, we are asking you.
Yes, of course.
A particular scheme is there in the earlier 2012,
Yes.
which speaks about those who are having in TET 60 plus, they will have this much. Those who are having 80 plus, they will have this much.
Yes.
But what is wrong for a teacher being recruited on the basis of TET? Because now TET, a lot of people will have, and also a competitive examination.
Lord, may I just say this? I appreciate what is following. But the issue was this. Earlier, there was a weightage given to the TET and a proportional weightage depending on what you got. Today, that weightage criteria has been changed completely. That's gone out of the window.
Yes.
Instead, they have replaced it with a competitive exam.
Correct.
So that replacement is the one that's causing trouble, Lord.
Why should we discourage a competitive
Not-
examination?
may I just say this?
Let let the best man,
but-
best woman
not-
gets qualified.
Yes, Lord. So not the best person may come, but TET is an examination, Lord. There is already an examination in place.
That should be, I think, should be understood in the category of eligibility.
Not there are two things. I have to not eligibility is to clear the TET. In terms of inter-se selection of candidates, the marking process happens. So merely because I get, let's say, 50% marks in TET means I may be considered for eligibility, but I don't get the job. I got the job based on my comparative marks in TET.
If I may add something, I may be
So
permitted.
first you give us the answer.
Because the state is looking at time on.
So unless you have the answer, please don't open your mouth. We want the answer.
Please. Because the state will have to check that.
Who are you?
Because I am for the cavators who have given the 2022 examination with them,
Okay.
and they have suppressed the fact in this SLP that past 7 months, all of these petitioners have appeared in the 2022 examination.
Okay.
They have participated. They have participated without prejudice.
Results are out.
The results have been stayed by this honorable court,
Okay.
and in that participation, the same set of petitioners, well as I'm carrying a copy of that order, they are claiming a right that because they have given TET in 2012, only they should be considered in the 2022 examination.
That's what I was thinking also.
The very fact, Malos, they do not disclose that in the SLP
But
here.
that's okay. We'll not say too many things. We are not entertaining Mr. Luthra.
Lord, may I just
Grateful, Malos.
may I just leave your lordship with one thought, Lord? Just allow me to show you one more guideline, Lord. My lord may permit me.
Yes, yes.
Would your lordship be kind enough just to come, Lord, to page 459? E3, second volume. kindly note, Lord, this was the NCT. Now, who is the NCT? The NCT is the competent body
Yes.
under the statute, Lord, and I'll make good the observation. Lord, my Lord may see, in accordance with the provisions of subsection 1 of 23 of the RT Act, the National Council for National NCT by notification dated so-and-so laid down the minimum qualifications for a person to be eligible as a teacher in classes 1 to 8. It had been inter alia provided that one of the essential qualifications for a person to be eligible for appointment as a teacher in any of the schools referred to in clause so-and-so, that he should pass the teacher eligibility test,
Right.
which will be conducted. Now, Lord, this is the broad. Now, please come.
No, this is in tune with what I have been
Yes, Lord,
saying for last 3-4
but
minutes.
let me just read a little further, Lord,
Yes.
because there may be something more which may be relevant. Now, para 3. The rationale for including the TT as a minimum qualification for a person to be eligible for as a teacher, it would bring national standards and benchmark of teacher quality and recruitment, induce teacher educational institutions and students from these, send a positive signal to all stakeholders that government lays special emphasis on teacher quality.
Yes.
Number 4 is how TET is to be conducted. Please come straight away, Lord, to page 463 and please come to 9. 8 and 9. 8 is how the paper is to be conducted. 9.
Yes.
9. A person who scores 60% more in the TET will be considered as TET pass. So, Lord, that's the eligibility.
Yes.
School management bodies, etc., may consider giving possessions to people. Now, B should give weightage to a TET score in the recruitment process. However, qualifying the TET would not confer a right on any person for recruitment, as it is only one of the eligibility criteria for recruitment. Now, Lord, please see 10. TET conducted by central government shall apply to all schools referred
Correct.
in subclause 1 of the RT Act. TET conducted by state government to the legislature.
When somebody is recruiting, all right, what is your TET score? My score is 60, my score is 70. I'm sure that's something
we are saying is not.
in the document that you have now brought to our notice,
Yes.
it is clearly reflected that it is supposed to be the eligibility test.
My Lord, the B part is important weightage.
But that's all right. They'll give the weightage, but because there is a competitive examination, I don't think we should encourage competitive examination.
But then, may I just say this, Lord, then would your Lordship consider allowing me to withdraw because dismissal may impact my other petition?
No, but you have not even disclosed that you had prepared in the examination. That's what your friend is pointing out from the other side. That itself is a ground for dismissal. And since that is the thing, so we'll not allow you to withdraw because that may not be a proper way. If you have indicated, you please tell us. If you have not indicated, then you know it better than anyone else. You have not disclosed that, right?
No, Lord, it's not disclosed. That's why I started by saying, Lord, it has to go to the other court, connected matter. That's why I began by...
Mr. Luthra,
I'm sorry, Lord, I'm not saying it.
you did not say that it has to go to the other
I did
court.
not.
You say that it should be tagged with that
That's what
particular case.
tagging is what I wanted.
You said it has to go to the other court now. The
It's
second
improper.
back.
It's improper, Lord, on my part.
The second back.
I'm sorry, Lord, I apologize. I'm sorry, Lord. I should have... I made a mistake, Lord. That's why
You don't expect this kind of submission
I'm extremely
from a
sorry.
council of your standing.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Or Mr. Siddharth Bhushan and a senior counsel appearing for the petitioner. Stop. The National Council of Teacher Education has indicated TET to be an essential qualification and a eligibility criteria for recruitment of teachers, staff. The rules, the elementary assistant Acharya Grader Rules 2022 provides for a competitive examination amongst those who have secured the TET qualification staff. The petitioners have participated in the competitive examination conducted in the year 2000. When was it?
23 minutes.
2023. Under the aforesaid rules of 2022. Stop. That having considered the above, we see no reason to entertain the SLP. Stop. The same is dismissed.
Dismissed.
Very Lord, and I'm extremely sorry.
Deeply grateful, Manoj.
Sorry.